All right, Pirtle NBA guessing game. Game as we covered 4B. Or should we call this like overtime? I don't know. How you got a reference? We have to play it again, yeah?
I mean, the sudden death came to mind, but then if we fail this, we just do another one anyway. So maybe overtime, and then we can, do a double overtime if we struggle
Extra,
again.
extra time, extra time. How do we call it? We didn't get a result last game. I'm still up 2-1. Let's play again with a new silhouette. Whose start was it though? That was
I
game.
think I think you're starting now because it was alternating.
Okay, so
If
my
this is the
start.
fifth
Yeah,
game,
correct.
yeah.
So I think you looked at silhouette last week. So let's click on that. Oh, all right. I got a podcast topic on Darvin Ham. I was like, maybe it's Darvin Ham.
It could be
It looks like him a bit,
courage.
right? With his bald head and a beard. Yeah, that's what we're working on here. Um, first guess. First guess. Um, I really I have no idea who I want to even go as a first guess. Maybe it's because I had a nap all afternoon.
Maybe, or maybe the list of bearded bald men isn't as large as we think it is.
It's not the look to go for anymore in 2023, you reckon, hey?
No, I don't. Yeah.
Um, you know what? I'm just gonna go with LeBron, yeah? He's bald and he's got a
Okay.
beard. It's not him clearly, but we're gonna start to narrow this down, yeah?
Oh,
Let's
you'd
go LeBron.
you'd never know.
Oh, there you go. Look,
No,
I got
it's
two
not.
greens. I
But it
got two
is a
greens.
forward,
Over to you.
and it is the same height. But it's not in the East. It's not in the Western Conference. Can I see that silhouette again? I just
Uh,
need
so in the
to
East at
remind
least.
myself.
We're in the East.
Who are in the East? Who's in the East that has? Oh my goodness. Um, it's a tricky one. Trying to think. I'm trying to go through the teams in my head. Uh, Bald and that. It's not you, is it? No, you got too
Yeah, yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Too much.
Thanks. Could be me. Like it would look similar to my silhouette, I would imagine,
You
right?
can't see that part of the silhouette, right? So
Yeah,
that's
that's true. You want to guess me? You
um.
want to guess me? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think it may. I think it's autofill, so it may not come up. Um. Oh man, I really don't know. Um. I don't want to stall too long. I have a legitimate guess.
That's all right. This is the part where
Uh.
you just gotta, keep your narrative going, right? You just gotta talk through your thought process. Blank, blank,
So
blank.
I guess I'm trying to run through the list of teams in my head, and obviously trying to envision maybe the starting five to start with, and then if anyone comes to mind, I mean Alex Caruso comes to mind, but not really much of a beard, but also like just doesn't I think have the same head structure. Um, Pulling a bit of a blank. I feel like, man, I just feel like we're gonna get guess on the
It's
board at this
it's
point.
it's it's a forward as well, yeah. So I do not
It's
believe
a
Alex
forward.
Caruso is a forward, but you're welcome to
Yeah,
guess him
you're
if you
right.
want.
You're right. No, no, no. Definitely won't guess him. It's a forward. I mean, a part of me wanted to say like one of the Morris twins, like Markeith or Marcus, but I can't remember which one plays for the Clippers and which one doesn't, because I think one plays for the Wizards now.
Marquise,
Um,
where's Marquise even landed? Who knows? Isn't no he got sent across to Dallas, didn't he, in the trade with Kyrie?
oh, I couldn't tell you, man. Um, let's go. I feel confident all of a sudden. Royce O'Neal, since you mentioned the Brooklyn Nets, that
Royce
really helped juggle me.
O'Neal, here we go. East forward. Royce O'Neal is too short. We need a 6'9" forward in the East here, and different conference. So not the Atlantic Conference. Let's have a look. The sense of relief when you hand it over to the other person, right? Like, oh, now you're not on the clock.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like we're early stages as well. It's quite open, and you don't want to guess someone who's like ridiculous to guess. So I think there's that
Hmm.
consideration.
What are you trying to think? There's
All right.
is that
No,
you
no, no.
remember? I'm thinking like all these old school names in my head that are popping in my head right now that clearly I don't even think play in the league anymore. So that's probably not that helpful. All right, you know what? We're starting to eliminate some of these. All right, I'm gonna go for a Magic player here.
Oh,
Which is
Bobo.
Michael Carter Williams. All right, I don't think it looks like
Okay.
that. I don't think it looks like that. Maybe shaved his head. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky here. Anyway,
It's
hey, we
it's
got
hard
the
to say. He
conference.
recently
Oh,
looks
he's a
fun.
guard as well. I should have figured that. Anyway, look, we got the conference. There you go. There you go. Helping you out, man. Every clue helps you out.
Much appreciated. I
Vice
absolutely had it.
versa, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Silhouette, please, silhouette.
All right, not Orlando. So this is the part of the game where we always get to what are the teams in that conference, right? Miami.
Yeah,
Who
I
else
think
is in that
it's.
conference?
I think like the
Charlotte.
height and the age are messing me up too. I'm getting too attached to that. I almost thought Terry Rozier for a second, and I was like, he's not a guy, he's not a forward. So, um, it's a tricky one.
Who's in the conference?
I feel
So
like
who's in the Southeast
so we
Conference?
should
So
have Miami there as well.
Miami, Orlando, Charlotte, isn't it? Um,
Charlotte, was Atlanta in this one? I can't remember. Maybe not. Plus, is really south. I feel like, yeah.
good luck. You're doing a guess right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna preface it with I'm pretty tired too. I was almost ready to guess Udonis Haslem because he's a forward that's kind of short, but it's the age that's obviously preventing me from that.
I think he is 6'9". That
Uh,
is right. Lower than 38. I think he's
yeah,
older
that's
than
where he wouldn't
38.
be.
Is that correct? I guess
Yeah, he wouldn't be that.
between 32 and 37. So he's definitely a vet. Probably a vet that, comes off the bench now. I doubt he's a starter. You reckon a starter? I don't know.
I wouldn't say so. I'd say who's some people on? I feel like Miami Heat might be it, but I'm just not
Actually,
100% on that. Gonna get a guess out here because
you
otherwise I'm
should
not gonna
you
get
should
anything.
go PJ Tucker. I'll give you what the name's just floating in my head right now, but he's not in the right conference. But it does look like him a little bit, doesn't it?
He wouldn't be in the right division, but let's go PJ Tucker
If
because
you get this,
we need to keep it
you
tight.
owe me a freebie. But I might be throwing you just off course right now because I don't think it's even the right
Nah,
division conference, division.
you're steering us in a
But
direction at this point.
but
Let's be
you
honest.
want
I've
to
got
go
nothing.
PJ Tucker? You want to go PJ Tucker?
Yeah, I'll go PJ. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Yeah.
All right, wrong division anyway. But we got the right
I was in the
age.
wrong division.
Does that even help? How
Oh,
many
that's
players are
so
39,
we know.
37 years old in the NBA? Not that many, surely, right?
So 37, a forward in the Southeast Division, at 6'9". I mean, if you just Google this, it'd be easy.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that would be easy every week, right? You surely could just run a reverse image search and get your answer.
Yeah.
Google does some good things nowadays. All right, what do we got here? 37. Does Charlotte
30.
even have any like veterans that are even that old? Like, I don't think they even got anyone that's 37 on their roster. It's not
Surely
Orlando,
someone would be collecting a
not
check at
Miami.
this age.
Who else is in this freaking conference? There's someone screaming at our screen right now, going, "Dude, you guys suck so badly that you don't even know the teams in your own, own divisions in the conferences. Like, come on."
I don't think it's that. I think it's more.
Help me out here. What are the other two teams in this division do we
I
believe?
don't know.
You think
I don't
Atlanta?
know. I was
That leaves
avoiding answering.
that leaves one more, like one more besides Atlanta.
Atlanta and Charlotte feel right because the issue is, can you back out for a second? The
Yep.
Atlantic Division is probably Atlanta, actually, now that I say it out loud.
I believe Atlanta is in the Central Division. Again, we could Google this once we've got an answer, but right now no Google, right? But it's
Yeah.
I don't think they're in the Southeast because you got to think the
Oh,
South.
Indiana is in the Central Division. I'm just helping. I'm not helping, but I'm sort of helping.
It's clear neither of us are
Um,
from America, right? We might as well just
Not from the East Coast, at least. I know my West Coast pretty well, but not my East Coast. I struggle with the East Coast.
All right, you know
You
what?
know what?
You
At
know
this
what?
point of the night,
All
I
right,
can't think of all
we're gonna
15
go.
teams.
Is this? I still got two more guesses, so I got one more guess after this. I'm gonna start process of elimination. We're gonna go Udonis Haslem. Yeah, we think he's too old. He's probably the right height. He plays forward. Will it be a Miami Heat player? Yeah, here we go. Yes, it is a
No,
Miami
it's
Heat
not.
player. Oh no,
No,
it
it's
is not.
not.
No, not my bad. Looking at the wrong
He's
green
42
box.
years old. Hot damn. Hot damn. He's 42 years old.
All right, it's over to you now.
Um,
Good luck. 2 more guesses for you.
I mean, the hard part is it's the teams. It's actually the teams. I can't even think of the teams.
Well, it's not Orlando or not Miami, so just guess someone for Charlotte. Terry Rozier.
Someone from Charlotte. I can't even.
He's not 37. He's 37. Is Gordon Hayward 37 yet?
No, he'd be like 33, 34. Go Will Barton. I don't even know who he plays for. I just feel like it could be Will Barton. I don't
Will
know.
Barton. Will Barton. Will Barton is now Toronto. Do you still want to go Will Barton? Just I'm helping you out here, man. Will Barton is in Toronto. You want to go Will Barton?
No, don't now because that's good advice. Oh man, Chicago's not because they're in the Central Division too.
Hmm.
It's just riveting content.
Yeah,
This is
we're
like,
clearly going to 4C here. Double overtime. Golden goal.
yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good right now. I'll be honest. Go Thaddeus Young. Go Thaddeus Young. I don't know who he plays for. Just do it because I don't want to hear.
Thaddeus
how
Young.
wrong.
Here we go. Not Toronto. You're going to all these Toronto players that are not even in the right division. Damn it.
The Southeast Division would be fuming if I knew who was in them. Like I can think of the picture of where it is. Like I know that it's down there, and I cannot for the life of me match any other teams there. I don't even know if I could list all the teams in the East right now, which is probably what's hurting me a bit.
Yeah. Especially while you got a live recording. You want to sit down in some peace and
Yeah.
quiet at the library.
I want to be able to Google it in my own time. I don't want to feel rushed.
I feel like let's go through. I'm just like, what teams can it be? So if I can't even give you a Charlotte guess
I'm
because
gonna type it in the chat.
we don't even think there's a you might as well just tell me what it is. What's the secret?
Well, I'm typing into the chat the abbreviations for the teams that I could think of.
Okay.
Because I think that's what's kind of messing me up a bit. I can't remember all the teams like this, and I guess that's going to be what helps us out. So I'm going to hit that because that's all the ones I can think of
Here we
right
go. We are sharing some intel here of putting teams. All right, so
That's another one.
Cleveland. Do you believe it's Cleveland?
No. I'm trying to write like all the East teams. I can't remember all the East teams right now.
So I'm trying to think.
So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I can't remember the 15th team. What am I missing here?
I got it. Hey, your list was actually helpful. I'm gonna take a stab here that in the Southeast, which is probably not right. Is it Milwaukee? Where's Milwaukee? Is Milwaukee Central?
I thought Milwaukee was Central. Milwaukee's like, what do you call it? Indiana. That's really all I feel confident to answer right now. Charlotte. I feel like Charlotte's in their conference too. I feel like Charlotte's nearby. There's a team missing. There's actually a team missing from that list.
How many's on that list?
Remember.
14. Is there 14 on this list? Is that what you're trying to say now?
Yeah, there's 14 on this list, and there's
Milwaukee, Philly, Boston, Knicks, Brooklyn, Toronto, Charlotte, Miami, Orlando, Washington, Indiana, Cleveland, Atlanta, and the Bulls. And you believe there's a team missing there?
There's one fan base out there that's our age.
Like I'd like to really use an educated guess on my last guess here. I'm not sure if any even closer to an educated guess. Let's be clear. Look, you know what? I'm gonna go this guy. I know he's bald. I believe he's bald. He plays for Milwaukee. Javon Carter. But he's not 37, I don't think. I don't think he's 37. He's a guard. I'm not gonna go this. He's not a forward. He's a guard. Look, I'm thinking through this. He's a guard. He's not a forward. It's definitely not him. Who the hell is a forward? Gotta be a forward.
Who's 37?
He's not 37, still in the league. It's not CP3. Wrong conference. Who else is 37? This is CP3 is like draft class, really. like LeBron sort of draft
Yeah,
class
it's a
right
good way to think about it.
now. Yeah. Who else is still in the league around that sort of
Well,
like six,
Carmelo could have been
16 year,
Carmelo could have been this, but he's not on a roster.
16, 17 year
Um,
vet, like um doing my head in. Feel like we need to do some editing here with the silence, right?
it's
here's 60
I
seconds of
just
silence.
just upload it. Just upload it anyway. Let's be honest. The one person who watches this, thank you.
Yeah, they can share our pain in silence. Yeah, right now we're just gonna
Yeah,
sit here while I scratch my head and you wait patiently for your last guess, because I'm refusing to waste my guess. We never set a time limit on it. 45 minutes
yeah.
later, Zoom.
That's the good modification.
the
Hit
the
this
Zoom
again. Set a
the
time.
Zoom the Zoom warning will pop up, and that will somewhat end the session. All right. It's not this dude because he's a guard. All right? I feel like at least I would like to guess a forward that's in the East, that's probably pretty old, and obviously probably like 6'9". So
Was
wow.
it Ben Simmons playing age?
Mm, mm. Do the oh, it's not the Magic, so it's not the Magic or the so
We haven't guessed the Magic. Oh no, did you guess the
no,
Magic?
did you guess Magic? I guess Michael Carter Williams. So it's not a Magic, it's not on the Heat. Let's bring up your chart again. So Cleveland, Washington. See, you didn't even narrow down Washington because you went to Toronto. And it's not obviously the 76ers. So,
But
mm,
the hard part is there's a team that's missing from there, and I can't for the life of me remember who it is.
now you got two games in one game, man. Name the missing
Yeah,
Eastern
I've
Conference.
created a game for myself.
Um, Bald. Mm, mm, mm.
Oh, Detroit. Detroit. That's the team that's missing from my list.
Detroit.
I don't know
Does
if
that
it
does that help
helps
us?
you, but
Okay.
I've at least narrowed all 15 teams down. Admittedly, I have no idea which three extra are in the Southeast Division.
You completed one game. Because successfully named the 15 teams in the East. Well done, Nick. All right. I'm gonna lay down a guess here. I'm gonna give myself like 30 seconds. Lay down a guess here.
Devon Carter.
I don't think it's Detroit. I'm leaning towards like this division here is like Charlotte and like Cleveland and like
Cleveland's not in Cleveland's in Northeast America. It is not a Southeast Division team.
you don't think Cleveland, Ohio is southeast? Now we like, we gotta open up a geography game.
All right, you know what? Guess Cleveland. Guess Cleveland. This
Hey,
game's got to end. This
that's
game's
help.
got to end.
I
This
don't even
game's
know
got to end.
I don't even know who I'm guessing in Cleveland. Who's 37 in Cleveland?
Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell. If he was
If you want,
37,
if
I
you
don't
want
know.
to, if you want to scream out smaller player names on Cleveland, I'll pick one that that might be 37. Um,
Kevin Love.
I can't. Cleveland.
Really, your guess should just be unhelpful so that I've got no chance of winning instead of a small chance of winning. Really,
Yeah,
that's how this should play out.
look. Hey, I told you Will Barton, was in Toronto. Then you went and guessed another player that's in freaking Toronto. Like, what the hell?
I thought he would have been traded by now.
I'm just trying to help you out here a little bit, yeah? Because I guess everyone you narrow it down actually helps me out too. Just, one extra green box would not hurt the next person. But
Yeah.
all right. I don't even know who in Cleveland I would guess. All right, let's just go 37. I can't even think of an old player in Cleveland. Name me an old player in Cleveland. Who's the oldest player in Cleveland? Ricky Rubio would be in his 30s now. He's not even a freaking forward. So,
No.
like,
Old forwards in general. Old forwards don't even feel like a thing. So
because it's not Haslam. Yeah, so like a dying breed,
what
right?
has
By the time you are,
yeah.
it's not PJ Tucker. Detroit. Who's
All right, you got to.
vets in Detroit?
Well, I thought Bogdanovich was the oldest vet in Detroit, so it doesn't seem like it's them either.
All right.
No?
Who's a vet in Indiana? Come on. You're gonna have to go through the same thought process for your last guess here, so you might as well work with me here. All right?
No, I'm just gonna burn a guess.
Who's,
To be honest.
who's a vet in
Got to
Indiana?
end. It's got to end. I've already eaten dinner, but I feel like I've got to eat again. Like I'm so tired. I'm so worn out. I've got no more energy. I just don't think I can do it. I concede. I know it will just go back to overtime next week. We'll try again.
Go on, just help
Can't.
me out with some vets here. Who's a vet in Indiana, or a vet in Chicago,
I don't know.
or a vet in? We're not gonna be doing any podcasts because we're gonna have a headache after this Pirtle game.
This is just split this content up. This is the staggered content all week. Just that. I really don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I
Or
just don't know. I just want to call my dad, tell him I
right.
love him.
all right. You know what? I'm gonna go. I don't think it's him. He doesn't look like this. He could be 37. I'm gonna go Joe Ingles. I will eliminate the Bucks
All
for
right.
you at least. I will eliminate the Bucks for you for this. All right. Oh, it's not the Bucks. There you go. He's 6'9". Oh, look at that. I got 2 green. I'll take that. He was a forward at least, right? Forward
Take that.
guard.
He's
Yeah.
35. He's
All
35.
right. And we've eliminated Milwaukee is not even in the right division. They're in the Central. All right. There you go.
I don't have anything happy for you here. I'm not going to take a serious guess. I got nothing left.
Greg Popovich.
No,
It's that
he's
time,
too
it's that time
young.
of the
Too
it's the
young.
time of the recording that you go you just
I just want to know who it is. I actually just want to know who it is more than I care about winning or losing.
give me a name. I'll type it in. Give me a name.
Just go Gordon Hayward. I just want to see where Charlotte is on this list. It's not Gordon Hayward. But
Oh wow. Where is Taj Gibson? Is he in Washington?
he's in Washington, which means Washington was on the board. I wouldn't have guessed it though.
See you at double overtime.
Yo, this is Two Guys with Spare Time. I'm Faz, this is Nick. You're probably a basketball fan like us, so hopefully you can throw us an assist and giving our video a like and subscribing to our channel.
And if you got thoughts, feelings, or even some suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. And thank you for using your spare time to watch us in our spare time.